start. This case was registered by the Central Bureau of Investigation involving theft of 10 Indian Airlines tickets worth 1,80,000 rupees. The petitioner allegedly conspired with the principal accused in the commission of the offence. The petitioner first obtained an anticipatory bail and thereafter obtained regular bail. The bail order passed by this court directs release of the petitioner on a bond of rupees 1 lakh with one surety in the like amount subject to the condition that the passport impounded by the CBI shall remain in the custody of the CBI, that the petitioner shall not leave the territory of NCR without the permission of the concerned court, and shall not in any manner tamper with the evidence or influence any witness. The petitioner seeks permission to go to China where he has a business. The prayer is opposed by the CBI. The trial court declined the permission to go abroad, so has the Court of Sessions. Hence, the present petition, it is contended by the CBI that the presence of the petitioner in India has been obtained with great difficulty, and there is every likelihood that he will run away from the country if he is allowed to leave India. Further, it is submitted that the petitioner has obtained his passport be deceit, and that he cannot be allowed to travel on that very passport. The CBI apprehends that the petitioner will abscond because 3 co-accused in this case are absconding. 7 cases against the petitioner are listed by the CBI. On behalf of the petitioner, it is submitted that the petitioner was earlier guaranteed permission to go to China, and at that time all the objections now raised were available to the CBI. So far as the question of deceit in obtaining the passport is concerned, suffice it to say that no FIR under the Passport Act has been registered against the petitioner, and no order withdrawing the passport has been passed. The passport still is a valid document. The CBI has detained the passport by virtue of the order mentioned above. No order has been shown apart from the bail order which authorizes the CBI to impound the petitioner's passport. So far as other cases pending against the petitioner are concerned, it is admitted that out of the 7 cases, 5 have already been quashed on petitions filed by the petitioner. Of the 2 pending cases, one is the FIR in which present petition is filed. In the other matter, the petitioner has been released on bail, and the same has also been challenged by the petitioner under proceeding under section 482 CRPC. In the order of this court dated 26/7/2004, the apprehension of the petitioner absconding has been considered. After considering the nature of allegations as well as the fact that the value of the stolen tickets had already been deposited by the principal accused, and further that the petitioner had participated in investigation, the court permitted the petitioner to go abroad for a period of 2 weeks on his furnishing a personal bond of rupees 20,000 with one surety in the like amount, as well as the bank guarantee in the sum of rupees 10 lakhs to the satisfaction of the trial court. I do not think that there is any reason for passing a different order now. The petitioner is therefore permitted to go to China for 2 weeks subject to his furnishing a personal bond in the sum of rupees 20,000 with one surety in the like amount and furnishing a bank guarantee in the sum of rupees 10 lakhs of the satisfaction of the trial court, he shall intimate to the JO immediately on his arrival in the country. In case of his failure to intimate his arrival immediately on conclusion of 2 weeks from the date of his departure, it will be presumed that the petitioner has forfeited the surety bond and indemnity bond, and action accordingly will follow. The petition is disposed of accordingly.